Chief Justice Mandisa Maya says there's nothing sinister behind the Constitutional Court's delay in delivering its anticipated Phala judgment. Last November, the EFF sought a ruling against the National Assembly's decision not to adopt the findings of the independent panel report, which found that President Cyril Ramaphosa had a case to answer. But a year later, the Apex Court has yet to deliver its ruling.
Nothing weighs more heavily with the judiciary than when it is not able to carry out its mandate effectively, and its core mandate is delivering judgments expeditiously. So all efforts are being made to deliver judgments expeditiously. The fact that judgments are delivered late does not mean that judges are not working. They are working hard, but because of all these other issues I mentioned cause the delays. There are only so many hours in a day. There are only so many judges to do the job, and I can go on and on. But that is not an excuse. We should be in a position to get work out as soon as is reasonably demanded.
On Friday, the EFF will lead a march to the Constitutional Court in Braamfontein to demand the release of the judgment. Maya says impatience by litigants is understandable, but the judiciary is grappling with a massive workload.
The timely delivery of judgments is a priority for every judge and every court, including the Constitutional Court. The judiciary is acutely aware that judgments are not always delivered within the prescribed time, and that when this occurs, it unfortunately results in uncertainty in the law, and any resultant impatience by litigants and interest groups is fully understandable. But we can assure everyone concerned that every effort is being made to deliver all outstanding judgments expeditiously.
The Judiciary Annual Report points to shrinking resources as it tries in earnest to keep up with its workload. An analyst says the report nevertheless shows signs of a turnaround in the judiciary despite these constraints.
In the context and in the circumstances, the explanations that were given were valid because for the Constitutional Court, for example, if you just look at the numbers alone, the rate of cases that they were able to finalize in the 2024-2025 financial year is over 100 more than the previous year. And so it does seem that they are, putting in the work in terms of clearing the cases, but there are structural problems at the Constitutional Court, including just the mere fact of that there are only 11 justices.
Other justices also echoed the sentiment that the efficiency of the courts rests squarely on available resources, and that if the executive allocates more funding to the judiciary, justice would be more effectively served. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Qaanitah Hunter.